Good evening, sports fans. Battle Rex here, Season 7, Week 3 of the GBA. Selling a t-shirt for 1 week only. It's on the screen now. If you're not buying my t-shirts, then fuck you. Let's get right to the teams. We know what we have. If you didn't watch my team builder, why the fuck are you even here? Go watch my team builder right now so you know what to expect that I'm going to bring. My opponent, Emvee's got Landorus. He's got Dragonite, Alolan Muck, Alakazam, Empoleon, and Magnezone. He forewent the rain. 2 weeks ago, my opponent has not brought weather. I assume last week because he's afraid of Lycanroc. This week because he's afraid of probably Thunder on both Starmie and Xurkitree. I would have to imagine. I'm not quite sure. But now I think he's got a chance to lead with either Empoleon or Magnezone or Landorus. Which if he leads with either Landorus or Magnezone, he's going to be Scarf because you not lead with a Scarf on those mons, knowing that I have potential OHKO power with my mons. If he leads with Empoleon, he's probably bulky with Defog, so I got to watch that as well. So I decide to lead with my Lycanroc. And he is then going to lead with his Landorus Therian, giving me a matchup that I'm okay with. I have my Focus Sash on my Lycanroc. I am okay with this. So Lycanroc comes out of his Dust Ball, which I definitely fucking caught him in. And he's going to lead with his... That's going to be his Chimchat. That's going to be his Landorus Therian. Now, I predict him here to go for Stealth Rock, or if he wants to go for U-Turn, that's fine, or even Earthquake, that's fine. But I predict him to go for Stealth Rock, but I decide I need to get a lot of damage on this thing if he does go for Stealth Rock, just because it's probably Scarf, and it is Scarf. He does crit me. That sucks a lot. So he crits me, and I actually go for his Stone Edge as he goes into his impressive Empoleon. Turn 1, mispredict by Battle Rex. This was a lot of damage, even at -1. So, I think now we're just going to trade Stealth Rock, but he goes for fucking Aqua Jet, because apparently I'm playing a genius for a second week. If he didn't crit me turn 1, would I have with Aqua Jet? Probably not, because it's an offensive Empoleon. Now here, I was thinking, you know what? He's probably going to switch into his Landorus. So I'm going to fire up. Fuck me, dude! Fuck me! Why are you staying in? Why? He's just going to go for Stealth Rocks to get safe. You willing to trade Stealth Rocks for his Empoleon, even though I have a Rabbit Spinner right in front of him. He's willing to make that trade. Or he thought, I figured this is a turn. He's going to fucking do it. Fuck me, dude! I have mispredicted the first 4 turns of this game in a row, and why? Why are all these players in my head? We just had to get on Callum for Magic Wizardry. Do we have to get on Emvee too? Am I playing Pegasus and Merrick in back-to-back weeks? He goes for Aqua Jet this turn. I just fire off a Thunderbolt. I figure fuck everybody in the asshole if I'm just gonna... So we trade. So it's 5-5 now. I figure he's gonna want to go into Landorus here. He's probably going to want a U-turn, but I can be okay with that. He does go into his Chimchat that is going to be his Landorus, and I'm going to go... I'm keeping Starmie here right now, but I am going to double out and to take the U-turn. I know he's probably not going to go for a knockoff, knowing that who knows what I'm going to but he's going to want to save the Landorus' U-turn ability. So he does go for a U-turn. I get the Rock Sandwich. That's all well and good. He goes for U-turn. I'm going to take a little. I'm not going to take a lot. Not that much. I mean, it's still hits hard enough. Speaking of hitting hard enough, I saw hard hit your mother last night, Emvee, because I need some moral victories right now. So as far as I'm concerned, I had sex with your mother because the jerk store's all out of you, and then I'm the best. You're the best. It's a Seinfeld reference. You understand it. So he goes into Muck. I figure it's the best turn of any. He goes for a knockoff. I will live this. I'll live this fine. And then I'm going to go for a Trick Room. My dog right now is starting to bark like an animal because my dog understands the absurdity of what's to come. I go for Trick Room. I go for Trick Room. My dog is going nuts right now. Curse! Now he's slower than everything. He knew. It's like he knew. It's like he knew what I was gonna do. I didn't know I was gonna run Trick Room until the morning before the battle. Yet for somehow Emvee was so fucking honed in to my brainwaves that he was just able to go Trick Room, Curse Muck, and I figured that turn he was actually gonna go for either a Pursuit or another one of his curses. But instead he goes for knockoff. So I am 0 for 5 in actual prediction. 0 for 5! No one warned me that Emvee was like fucking Stone Cold Steve Austin. Just stunner, 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 stunner. No one told me that. You go on Poison Jab here. and I am not going to take a lot of damage. I go for close combat. Now here, I thought that because of my -1 defense, he was going to predict a switch and go for a second curse to get that jump on what I wanted to do, especially after the Figgy Berry. I'm thinking there's no way he's going to predict me to stay in. He knows with my Trick Room that Hariyama is crucial to me. I get the Guts, the Flame Orb. I figure he is going to want to switch or go for it. He does not. 0 for 6! I am being played like a fiddle, and no one likes to fiddle. You know who likes to fiddle? 87-year-old grandmothers who it's my first time out to the theater. Thank you, Gromit. No one likes to fiddle, and he's played me like one. Meaning no one in the audience right now is enjoying themselves. So I have Circuitry. I'm going to Volt Switch to get any semblance of damage. And that shows me that Circuitry, not Hariyama, might have been a better option leading. I could have gone into Hariyama. I could have Volt Switched into Hariyama, getting the Flame Orb. But I wanted to hang on to Circuitry. So going to Crest, he's going to fire up a knockoff. Now literally I'm down 5 to fucking 2. My only goddamn motherfucking option is to go into Mimikyu, get up a Trick Room, live a hit with Circuitry from Muck, and then attempt to sweep him. I gotta hope he does not have Extreme Speed on Dragonite, and he does not have a Focus Sash from Alakazam. Those are the only two options that I got, because for whatever reason, I seem to be playing people that have Millennium items. I didn't know that they were gonna have Millennium items when I signed up for this fucking league. I assumed we were all mortal men, and we were all gonna play by the rules of the mortal planet. But for some reason, I get these astral fucking deities to play against me, and nothing. I can't compete with that. All I got is prayers to a Hax God who, should I mention, stole my fucking hat. They took my hat away, and they gave me 1 week of luck. That was a $35 hat. Where do you think I'm gonna get $35 for another hat to sacrifice? Not through my fucking YouTube video, that's for goddamn sure. I don't make nearly as much money as these guys. I can't afford that, and the Hax God should know it. Side note, I was under the impression Air Balloon didn't show the Air Balloon message, but I live at 9 because Circuitry's a fucking animal, and it's not a 5-0. It is a 4-0. Circuitry, show me why. We still have so many games left this year. We may have fallen this week. We may have fallen last week, but now we are just hitting the home stretch. We have made, we're like a weather system. We're like a weather system. We're like a nor'easter. We have a hidden power ground coming through. You don't got sturdy. I want to hit the button just once. Let me hit the button. Don't have sturdy. I can feel my heart rate pounding. Yes, it was. Only down 3-0. We go down to Dragonite in his extreme speed, which he had, and he also had Focus Sash Alakazam. But you knew that because you watched Emvee's Team Builder too. So guys, this has been the GBA Season 2. I am dealing with some outer space magic shit, and I'm not sure I'm gonna deal with this. All I know is that I'm not gonna take it. We are not lying down for nobody. Fuck!
How did Emvee know? How did... No, that can't be. Was Emvee controlling Callum? How is Emvee so strong? How do I contend with somebody as strong as him?
You have discovered my secret. Callum was just one of my puppets. Strong? Yes, but he has much to learn.
Both of you, you'll never get away with any of this.
Well, that's not true at all. In fact, I will get away with this, and no one will ever know what you know.
But why? What do you have to gain? Of course, world domination, duh.
Yep. Anyways, to the shadows! So, this is his house. Nice place.
Where am I?
I can't say it.
Who are you? Say what?
This is, well, the shadows.
Shadows? Like the Shadow Realm? What is this? DMCA notice from Konami. Terms of... Ah, I see now, but why are you here?
Well, I'm here for mid Hanzo.
Dude, I've never fucking played Overwatch. I appreciate and recognize the fact you're making a reference. I just don't understand it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm more of a Team Fortress kind of player myself.
Who the fuck are you?
Well, that's no way to talk to your only hope getting out of here, is it?
Are you just gonna leave it at that, or are you gonna wait for me to respond to elaborate?
Look, do you want to get out of here or not?
Why? I don't see anything wrong right now. It seems pretty tame in here.
Creatures will try and kill you.
Dude, a fucking floating avatar sent me to the shadow world. I think the place I was is worse.
My mother tried to drown me once by driving her car into a lake. It didn't work. I was 22. I knew how to swim, obviously.
Dude, get me the fuck out of here.